Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 712 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, HIVE has announced a bought deal private placement financing. Argo has announced a proposed public offering. Stronghold Digital has acquired Panther Creek Energy Facility, and IMIN has partnered with Guild 1. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so HIVE Blockchain Technologies Limited, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol HIVE, has entered into an agreement with Stifel GMP for a $110,020,000 bought deal private placement financing to expand its Bitcoin production by an additional 1 exahash per second in the summer of 2022. Argo Blockchain, which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker ARBK, has filed a registration statement on Form F-1 with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, for a proposed public offering. Net proceeds from this offering will be put toward general corporate purposes, the construction of and purchase of mining machines for its Texas cryptocurrency mining facility, and potentially acquisitions of or investments in complementary businesses in the crypto and blockchain tech industries. Stronghold Digital Mining Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq as SDIG, has announced that it closed its acquisition of the Panther Creek Energy Facility in Pennsylvania on November the 2nd. According to the press release, the company is also growing its Bitcoin mining capacity and recently entered into an agreement to acquire 12,000 S19J Pro miners from Bitmain, which are expected to be delivered in 6 equal batches on a monthly basis beginning April 2022. Greg Beard, the co-chairman and CEO of Stronghold, said, quote, "We are pleased to close on our second power asset to grow our low-cost power supply for our Bitcoin mining operations. We believe we have a differentiated business model within the Bitcoin mining industry, as we not only have some of the lowest electricity costs, but our operations create a positive environmental outcome in the places we operate through the cleanup of these toxic legacy waste coal piles." End quote. iMining Technologies Inc., which trades on the TSXV under the ticker IMIN, has partnered with Guild 1 Inc. to leverage the latter's advanced blockchain and tokenization technologies to support iMining's commitment towards net zero carbon emissions in line with government initiatives. Khurram Shroff, the chairman of iMining, explained, quote, "iMining is committed to strong ESG values, and that includes reducing the emissions impact of our operations. Joining forces on this project with Guild 1 supports both our net zero goals and our innovation in the Cardano ecosystem. We see many collaboration opportunities ahead and are on track to become net negative emissions by next year." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.